Hello students, I hope you're doing great. In today's video, we will talk about how to use adjectives and also the question how. I hope you'll understand the explanation. In the end of this video, I expect from you to be able to identify adjectives and use them correctly in the writing. Also, to understand some short, simple description of people and places. So, probably you have your books in front of you, and you know that the first exercise is a dialogue between friends talking about different places. So, now I will play the CD for you, and you will try to circle the correct words that you hear from the CD. Because as you can see, there are two words and one of them is correct. So you will listen to it and try to circle the correct one.
Bit 2. Student's Book, page 16. Exercise 1. Listen and read. Choose the correct words.
Awesome! The famous Brighton Pier. How old is it?
Let's see. It's 115 years old.
Wow! How long is it?
It's 524 metres long. And there's a fun fair at the end of the pier.
Let's go on the Super Booster ride. It's fun.
It's huge. How high is it? It's 38 metres high and it goes at 96 kilometres per hour. It's really fast. No way. It's scary. I'm going to the fish and chip shop instead. Who's coming?
I am. I'm starving.
Wait for me. I love chips.
Hey, I can't go on a ride on my own. Luke, Emma, Sophie.
Okay, I hope you got the right words. So now I'll tell you the correct answers. Okay, so the second one was road, the third one fun, the fourth goes, and the fifth fish and chip shop. Here we have a few numbers, high numbers actually, that you are going to practice in this video with me together. When we talk about big numbers, so we have to be careful about writing and pronouncing them. Here we have the numbers and also how do we write them down. So, from 13 to 19, so you always pronounce it teen, right? 13 to 19. Then you have 10, you have 100, you have 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, and billion. So here are a few examples of big numbers, how to read them or write them. The first one, for example, 345. So we usually use and with the last number. 59,321. So not 59,300, but 59,321. So the last number is connected with and. So be careful that hundreds, thousands, and millions are not connected to each other with and though. Here we have some other high numbers. You will listen to them and see the pronunciation of them, so how we read them. So you can listen and also repeat them to practice the reading.
2. Student's Book, page 17. Exercise 4. Listen and repeat. Then point and say.
100. 256. 1,000. 2,389. A million.
Okay, here were some high numbers that you listened to. Hopefully you understood the pronunciation, how we read them. When we use adjectives with how, for example, we are interested to know how long is something, how tall is a person, how big is a building, how fast is a car, how old is a person or a building, how high is a building. So we use how plus adjective, always how plus adjective. How tall, how long, how high, how fast, how deep, how short. Okay, here we have some examples. For example, how long is the River Thames? It's 346 kilometers long. So when you use how plus adjective for questioning, then in the answer, the adjective is always in the end. So we say, is 346 kilometers long. So it's in the end of the sentence. How high is Big Ben? It's 96.3 meters high. How fast is the London Eye? It goes at 0.9 kilometers per hour. Okay, now let's practice the numbers. Here I wrote a few big numbers that you are going to write down with letters. So look at them, read them, and try to write them with letters. I'll give you some time, and then we will practice them together to see if you got them right. Okay, here we have them. Let's see, the first one is 4,567, B is 342, C is 98,745, D is 120,005, E is 5,000 or 5K or grands, so you can also find 1,000 like 5K or grands. F is 34,230, and the last one is 873,120. Okay, I hope you figured out how to read big numbers. Here we have a few pictures of people, so describing them, their hair, also places, by using these adjectives: deep, shallow, fast, slow, high, low, long, short, old, young. So the first pictures are old and young. The third and fourth are describing their hair. So let's figure out. Okay, probably you figured out which adjective goes with which picture. Okay, so the third one, the girl has long hair, the boy has short hair. The fifth one, it's fast. The sixth one is slow. The seventh one is deep. The eighth one is shallow. The ninth one is high. And the 10th one is low. Okay, in exercise 9, you're going to listen and write the correct numbers. So the formula rosa is being described, and you're going to listen the description of it and try to write the correct numbers that you hear.
Bit 2. Students' book, page 17. Exercise 9. Listen and write the correct numbers. Tom and Dan are talking about a famous funfair ride.
What are you looking at? Famous fast rides all over the world. Look, this is Formula Rossa. Where is it? Abu Dhabi. It's in the United Arab Emirates. It looks high. How high is it? It's 52 meters high and 2,200 meters long. That's long. Wow, look at the cars. They look like Formula One cars. It's the Ferrari Formula Rossa ride. I bet it's fast too. How fast is it? 240 kilometers per hour. Oh, I want to go there. Me too.
Okay, I hope you got the right numbers and wrote them down. For homework, you're going to do page 15 in your activity books. Okay, this was about today's video. I hope you liked it, and see you in the next video. Thank you for your attention.